What's going on, guys? Welcome back, channel. Welcome back to another video. So I've got some more scenarios I'm going over. Trying to look at the numbers. I've got some numbers I'm not sure that'll work for them because I don't know what they're going to look for. I think it'll come down to this or maybe cheaper. I'll see how the market plays out for these guys. But this right now is one of my things before and after the draft. So before the draft and all, I'm going to go ahead and say it looks like the linebacker market souring. Now, Clowney will probably not sign until July or whatever, so you'll probably get him 1-2 years. Let's say anywhere from, what do you think about, $9 million a year, $18 million over 2 years, $20 million, whatever, guaranteed, fully guaranteed, no other loopholes or anything else. And yeah, what was it, $18 million, so you give him $12 million upfront signing bonus, and the rest is salaried over 2 years. So that helps your cap situation. Joey Bosa, give him a huge signing bonus. Give him a 3-year deal. He was healthier last year, so maybe he bounces back. Maybe he's ready to play the next 3 years or so, or at least 1 or 2 years. He gives you a year, that's good. You sign him for 3 years, $42 million maybe, and give most of that up front as a signing bonus, not counting towards the cap. I don't know what the numbers are actually going to end up being. Might be higher, might be low. I don't know what other teams are going to offer. 49ers said they're out, but and while I know people are going to say, oh, the signing bonus counts towards the salary, but it's prorated, it's spread out. It's spread out over multiple years. So it'd be spread out over 3 years. But you sign Clowney, you sign Bosa, and you sign Bobby Wagner. Wagner's probably more of a 1-year guy than a 2, 3, 4-year guy, but maybe you sign him to another year next year if he plays well. He played well last year. Had a lot of tackles and all. There's other scenarios I have as well. One includes Dolphins inside backer Jordan Brooks. One includes a trade for Max Crosby. One for Jonathan Grenard. One for Patrick Queen, even though I'm not really high on him at the moment. The Ravens want to let him go to Steelers if they were that impressed by him. So, yeah. I also have a scenario where we tried to trade for a cornerback, a starting caliber corner. I will go over that in another video. In that case, we stick with our picks that we have. And Arvell Reese falls to Cowboys at 12. Sonny Styles is gone. Caleb Downs is gone. Mansour Delane's gone. And Jermod McCoy are gone. I like him more than Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor. Kedrick Folk, maybe. I'll put in a scenario where we get him at 20, maybe. I don't know if I take him at 12. He has a lot of upside, but there's some red flags there. I'll go into that in another video. But for right now, I'm going Arvell Reese. One of the better linebackers and edge rushers. Can play end or linebacker. Ohio State. So he's your edge rusher. Yeah. Slash DN, whatever you want to call him. 20, Dylan Theinman is still there. We go ahead and snag him up. And we get a starting safety and a starting pass rusher. Close to Micah Parsons type of athlete in Arvell Reese. And Thymon is as close to Colton Hurst as you're going to get. There's other safeties that we can take, and I'm going to have more trade back scenarios. Michael Taft's one of them. Jalen Husky out of Maryland's one of them. Bud Clark is another one. The one out of, what is it, San Jose State or whatever. Aleem it's three. I'll get into that. I can't think of a name off the top of my head. Let me see if he's on here. Let me see if I can find him. And we also signed Pickens to long-term deal in Arbery. So we don't have to go and get a receiver right away. I almost forgot to mention that. Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo is another option. So I have Chris Johnson going higher. I would actually take him as well. But at 92, Jacob Rodriguez, Jake Golday are gone. Among others, Akeem Mesidor and some other guys. C.J. Allen's gone. So at 92, I'm taking Colton Hood. He slides off the board. The Chiefs, some people have them taking him. They could use a corner, but they've never really drafted corners that high. So I don't know if they're going to change that. They might take Brandon Sise or Chris Johnson. At 112, which is the 4th round. Where have I got here? Wait a minute. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I saw that right. Devin Moore, the corner out of Florida. So you get 2 corners, you get a safety, you get an edge rusher. And then at 152, I'm taking Ethan Burke, edge rusher, linebacker out of Texas, 6'6", 259. So you get essentially 2 edge rushers, 2 corners, and a safety. And then at 177, I take West Weeks out of LSU, inside backer. I like him more than Devin Perkins. Perkins is more of a tweener, and you rarely see them work out great. He's got great speed. Doesn't do great in coverage. Very good downhill. And he's not a green dot guy. So I'm taking West Weeks there. With the 180th 5th round pick, our last pick in the 5th round, I'm taking Oscar Delp, tight end out of Georgia. Pair him up with Jake Ferguson. He could be the replacement for Ferguson if Ferguson continues on his downslide. You've never really seen the full potential of Ferguson. He's got his money. Are we going to see more? I don't know. Schoonmaker, Princeton Fant and all that. Yeah. Seen that before. Not impressed. So at 218, I'm taking a quarterback and Sawyer Robertson out of Baylor. So you can kiss Joe Milton goodbye. They'll keep Howe and they'll keep Robertson. Milton would be gone no matter who you draft at quarterback this year. You can count Milton out. He's probably gone. Maybe you can trade him. I'll do a scenario where some desperate team really loves Milton and believes in him and thinks he can be their starter. I don't know what team that would be. Maybe the Browns, where they think a year or two he can beat out Shador and Deshaun Watson will be gone and they'll be out of that headache for once. Who knows? Desperation reeks. You might be surprised. But if we could get a 3rd or 4th for him, a 5th, I'll take it. Sold. He's not a proven commodity. He's just not. Send him on down the road. I don't care if he has a cannon for an arm. He doesn't have anything else going for him. And he's going to be 26 soon. I'm out. I'm out on that. And if you want a more experienced guy, there's other guys out there. And then we'll start doing undrafted free agency and all that. But that's one of my scenarios. Including free agency before the draft. Now I'll do some free agency after the draft. Maybe you end up with Bosa after the draft. I also have something in mind with the price coming significantly down on Max Crosby and them really trying to make a youth movement. Yeah, we'll see. But the next one will be a really, really nightmare scenario. And I hope it doesn't happen. But I will give you that video after this one. So, if you like the channel, like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace.